It's a Great Falls Daily Connection with Steve Keller. It's 9 a.m. in Great Falls. And do you know where your doggies are? Mine's outside in the backyard. Sometimes the kitties will come around and say hi too in the studio. Welcome. This is a daily commute-long show, 15 minutes or so. We're going to tell you what's going on in Great Falls, the jobs that are available in Great Falls through Express Employment Professionals, what's to come for this weekend, including the Home and Garden Show. And it's a beautiful day. The Great Falls Daily Connection is brought to you by your friends at iRockMontana.com. And that's when you're a talent venue owner looking for the right talent. All right? You get to that place, iRockMontana.com. And Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio, expanding. More customers, more services, and it's all there. And iRockMontana.com, thank you very much for that. Today is Friday. It is a beautiful day outside. It's March 27th, 2026. By the way, it's National Viagra Day. I don't know how that day ever popped up. Take only as directed. It's also National Acoustic Soul Day. National Acoustic Soul Day. If your soul's acoustic, baby, go for it. This day would be electric, except there's no electricity. And it's Wear a Hat Day. I don't know. Do you call someone who loves wearing a hat a hat head? I'm not sure. Let's get into what we need to know soon here on the Great Falls Daily Connection. Let's check in with Maggie Morgan at Express Employment Professionals because Maggie was involved in a KRTV story about the fact that Great Falls is doing better than the national average. Tell us more, Maggie.
Absolutely, Steve. We are actually at 1 point below the national average for unemployment, which is really good for the Great Falls economy, right? And with that, we are actually trying to fill several positions here at Express Employment. These are all full-time positions, evaluation and hire permanent positions. One is a bank teller starting at $17.50. One is a case manager position working with the disabled population, and that starts at $19 an hour. And one is a landscape laborer, and that starts at $16 an hour. And that does require that you can get on base, right? And so you have to have a clean background check. So if you are interested in any of these positions, give us a call at 406-761-3027 or stop on by at 220 6th Street South or fill out an online application at www.expresspros.com.
Your friend and mine, Maggie Morgan at Express Employment Professionals. Thank you, Maggie.
Thanks, Steve.
iRockMontana.com. Amusetainment, a music entertainment company, provides venue owners with the right talent. That's Leilani and George and the whole crew over there, iRockMontana.com. Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio, restoring you, helping you breathe with mindfulness and inner calm. And, of course, starting yoga sessions. Anybody who wants to start yoga, that's the place to go. You go over to harmonyinthefallsyoga.com and find your class. harmonyinthefallsyoga.com. All right, so let's get into our National Weather Service here. Check this out. We are looking really good for the weekend. Current temperature, like it says right there, 30 degrees. Now for today, a high of 60 degrees. Sunny and breezy. Not bad. Tonight's low 33. High tomorrow 63. Saturday night's low about 30 degrees. A little cold last night, wasn't it? Well, Sunday, a high of 60 again. And then cooler temperatures. Sunday night, chance of rain. Monday, 61 degrees, 30% chance of precip. Monday night's low 27. Tuesday, 42. And looking ahead, Wednesday, chance of rain or snow, partly sunny, high 50. And same thing for Thursday. Well, that's good for us. Well, here in Great Falls, more record-breaking wind repair crews on the scene yesterday over at the Holiday Village Mall. Yeah, we had to work on that. So, yeah. Great Falls is blowing away records this year. Weather data from the Great Falls International Airport shows 2026 is officially the windiest start to a year on record through late March. The average wind speed clocking in at over 18 miles an hour. That beats the previous all-time mark set back in 1999. Forecasters say a persistent jet stream is to blame for the nearly constant gusts that are crossing the Electric City. More news about a 17-year-old male charged in a 19-target gang-related shooting. It made his first appearance in Cascade County District Court. That was yesterday. The juvenile is accused of opening fire on a vehicle last November 3rd near the intersection of 5th Avenue South and 14th Street. According to court documents, the shooting was retaliation for an earlier altercation between rival gangs. Several rounds struck an occupied SUV. No injuries were reported. Prosecutors are currently seeking to transfer the case to adult court given the violent nature of the felony. And a second chance has been revoked. Unfortunately, a 17-year-old back in custody after a shooting this past Sunday near Mount Olive Christian Fellowship. Prosecutors say the teen was already on probation for a separate November shooting when he allegedly opened fire on March 22nd, now faces felony assault with a weapon and tampering with evidence charges. The state is moving to transfer the case to adult court, and that's what's going on right there. So, how about what's going on for Great Falls? Well, in April, we have all these. I was going through here. There's the right slide. The Home and Garden Show is this weekend at the Pacific Steel and Recycling Arena. Starts at 12 noon today until $8 $5 admission. There's live music. Joel Corda at the Sip and Dip. That's going on for tonight. The Malmstrom Con tomorrow at Grizzly Bend, 10 till 10, all day long and all evening long. And late night, F-Bomb at the Great Falls Civic Center. The 406 Consignary, said it wrong, Montana ExpoPark, tomorrow and Sunday from 10 till 5. This is the Teenagers and Children's Boutique Pop-Up, huge seasonal consignment sale. Sunday, Youth Orchestra at the Mansfield Center, and then the Great Falls Special Board meeting coming up Tuesday, and lots of other things coming up. So that's the weekend, big weekend for the Home and Garden Show. And if I missed anything over this weekend, you just let me know. And 406-590-8856. You can call or text. Here's some of the stories you may have missed. There's a new computer virus called Dark Sword hackers can use to steal personal data from iPhones. They thought they were safe and locked. Not so fast. Dark Sword can reveal sensitive and embarrassing information, like if you're a guy and you have Taylor Swift songs in your Apple Music playlist. Despite a previous denial from the White House, comedian Bill Maher will indeed receive the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. The awards ceremony will be the last show at the Trump Kennedy Center before it closes for a 2-year renovation, although maybe it's closing because of Bill Maher. I don't know. This gets weird, doesn't it? Here's some of the other stories you may have missed. Democrat Emily Gregory won a special election in Florida, flipped the district that contains Mar-a-Lago. Well, they flipped it from orange to blue, didn't they? Your thought of the day from Grace Hopper. Leadership is a two-way street. Loyalty up, loyalty down. Respect for your superiors and care for your crew. That's a good way to end the Great Falls Daily Connection. Thank you very much. My name is Steve Keller, brought to you by your friends at Kellertainment Talent Productions for weddings and special events. I do all the entertainment. I take care of you with the photo booths, lighted dance floors, whatever you need at kellertainment.com. And Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio at iRockMontana.com. I want to thank them for sponsoring and supporting the Great Falls Daily Connection. My name is Steve Keller. I'll be back again Monday, 9 o'clock. Now you know what's going on. Have a great weekend. Until now and then, if I don't see ya, then I'll see ya.